In today's video, I have a makeup tutorial for you featuring some of this season's hottest new makeup trends. Well, hey friends, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are brand new to my channel, my name is Dawn, and on this channel, we talk about color analysis, makeup, skincare, and style. Today, I have a makeup tutorial for you featuring some of this season's hottest new makeup trends. Last week, I shared 10 wearable makeup trends with you, and I thought it would be fun to do a series of videos where I show you how I'm wearing those trends this season. So today is the first in a series of 3 videos where I'm going to be doing makeup tutorials, and I'm going to try to cover all 10 of the makeup trends. So in today's video, we have 3, I would say like 3.5 of the trends. So you'll see as I go through, but the first trend is the shades of red. So I have red on my lips, as you can see, but also on my eyes. I kind of have a pinky red on my eyes. I also went with the heavy on the highlighter. So you can see I have quite a bit of highlighter, and I also did a blurred lip. Now I also added just a touch of one of the other trends, which was a dramatic eye. So I didn't go super bold with a graphic liner, but I did add a little bit of a wing, which is a little bit bolder than my everyday eyeliner. So that's why I said kind of like 3.5 trends. But incorporating these trends was super fun. I've actually been wearing this eye look quite a bit, and I've been wearing blurred lips almost every single day. So I hope you enjoy today's tutorial, and if you did, will you do me a favor and make sure you give it a thumbs up? And I would love for you to leave a comment in the description box, because the comments and the likes and the subscriptions really help my channel. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this today. And if you're ready, let's get right into the tutorial. I already have my foundation and my brows on, so I'm going to start with the eye look. For the eye look, I'm going to use 2 eyeshadows. So I have a pink and then more of a reddish color. So I'm going to start with the lighter of the 2, and I'm just going to use a blending brush, and then I'm going to put that on the lid and then up into the crease. And since I have hooded eyes, I'm going to go above the crease as well. So with my eye open, I'm looking straight in a mirror, and I'm just going to start again right there above the crease, because if you have hooded eyes, you know that if you go straight into the crease and you don't come above it, then when your eye is open, you don't even see the shadow. So we want to go on the lid, in the crease, and then if your eyes are hooded, again, a little bit above. So I'm just laying this pinky shadow all over. And then the other eye, again with an eye open, starting right there in the center, kind of a back and forth motion. So I use a combination of back and forth, and then also kind of small circles, because I want to make sure it's all blended out. Okay, now I'm going to take the darker of the 2 shades. So this is a burgundy shade, and I'm going to use a different brush. So I have just kind of a flat brush, shake off the excess. And then the technique for this one is I'm going to just kind of press the shadow onto the lid. So I'm just doing the lid and then up to the crease. And don't worry, we're going to blend it out. So the other side as well, just picking up that shadow, and again, just pressing it onto the lid. stopping at the crease. Now I'm going to go back to the other brush and I'm going to blend where those two meet. So kind of right in the crease. Again, using kind of that small circular motion and a little bit of back and forth. So we're just going to soften out any edges. And the other side too. Now I'm going to use a smudger brush, and you could pick up either the lighter pink or the burgundy color to come underneath of the eye and smudge out a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit more dramatic, so I'm going to go with that burgundy shade, and again just bring it down under the eye super close to the lash line, and then just kind of connecting on the outside corner there, just like that. I am going to do some eyeliner. So you could do any eyeliner for this look. Graphic liner is really in, so I don't want to go like super crazy, but I am going to use a liquid eyeliner pen. So just going to do a little bit of maybe like a baby wing, not very much. Again, I'm not going super dramatic here. All right, I gotta get my magnifying mirror. I cannot see, it's too far away. You guys, these older eyes, right? I will say that I personally feel, as a 50-year-old woman, that the most challenging thing as I've gotten older is trying to do a winged eyeliner. Our eyelid, the skin on the eyelid just tends to want to move a little bit. So I feel like it's a little bit easier to work with shadows and, you know, other types of liner, but this liquid eyeliner goes on really well and I really like it, but trying to do a wing is definitely pretty challenging. So let me try to get the other one and see if I can get it to match, because that's always the struggle. Okay, sorry, I had to do that off camera. It is so tricky. I need to get really close in my magnifying mirror. So have you ever seen the memes where somebody starts with a black liquid eyeliner? They're gonna do like a little baby cat eye, and they do a little bit, and then the other side, they're trying to get it even, and then they do more and more and more, and all of a sudden they have a black eye. I thought we were gonna do that here, but I stopped. So I was able to stop. I did have to clean up a little bit. Thank God for Q-tips. But anyway, this is how it turned out. It's not perfect, but I've almost given up on black liquid eyeliner and trying to do cat eyes, because again, the hooded eyes, it is so hard. And I really haven't worn it much, so I haven't been practicing, but I love this liquid eyeliner and I really want to start wearing it more. So I think I'm going to have to just make myself practice a little bit more and really get it right. So anyway, I'm just going to go with this. Again, I'm not going to do a crazy bold dramatic, you know, graphic liner like the trend, but for me, this is like a good bold eye look. So I am going to add a little bit of mascara and then we're going to move on. So one of the other trends this fall is heavy on the highlighter, and we're especially seeing cream highlighter or liquid highlighter to really be on trend. So I'm going to add some glow drops. It's a liquid illuminator, and I'm going to use this as like a liquid highlighter. So I'm just going to put this right here along the cheekbone, and then I'm actually going to kind of come up in sort of a C shape. So these glow drops are going to, I'm going to come a little bit on the nose too. They're going to act as a liquid highlighter. So now I just need to blend them out. So I'm just going to take, I think this is like a foundation brush, I don't know. And I'm just going to tap this out. You could also use your fingers or a sponge, a blending sponge. I did not bring a blending sponge in here with me. Actually, I think I might use my fingers. The warmth of my fingers is going to work better. Now I'm going to do blush, and because the eyes are so bold and I'm going to go with a bold lip, I'm just going to go with a light pink on my cheeks. Again, just keeping those cheeks really soft. And then because I want a little bit more highlight, I'm actually going to use this white eyeshadow here because it's a shimmery white. And I'm going to do a little bit of that on top of the cheekbone as well. So just really going for the highlighter. And I'm going to do that same C shape. The trick with this, again, as we get older, we want to make sure we're not getting these shimmery products into our fine lines and wrinkles. So just really make sure you're staying on top of the cheekbone and not getting too close to any little crow's feet that you might have. Okay, so lots and lots of highlighter this season. Next up, we are going to do our blurred lips and our red lips. So both of those are trends. We've got the shades of red and we've got the blurred lips. So I'm going to use a matte liquid lipstick. So the trick for this trend is instead of using a lip liner to really carve out that perfect lip shape, I'm going to use a Q-tip and I'm just going to blur out these edges. So we want it to look kind of messy, kind of undone. If you go a little too far out the lip line like I did, you can just use the other end of the Q-tip. Just clean up a little bit. But again, it's not supposed to look perfect. And it kind of toned that red down. So if you want, you can go in with a little bit more. Now the last thing I'm going to do to just finish off the look is a little bit of translucent loose powder. So I'm just going to take a little tiny powder brush and I'm just going to set the areas where my makeup might crease, such as on the side of my nose. And then also under the eyes, but you really want to make sure you tap off as much excess product as you can. And when you tap under the eyes, because we don't want a ton of powder under the eyes settling in those fine lines and wrinkles. I also don't want to cover up that highlighter that I did, so I'm really just trying to keep it under the eye area. Plus, since I have a powder cheek color on, I don't need to powder my cheeks. And then the last little bit I'm going to do is just on the forehead. So this translucent powder is really going to help to set your foundation and kind of blur everything out. will help the makeup to last longer. And this is the finished look with those 3 trends. So again, we have shades of red. I have the red on my lips, but also that pinky red on my eyes. We have the heavy on the highlighter, so I have a lot of highlighter on with this look, both the cream, and I came in with a powder on top as well. And then we did the blurred lips. And in addition, I also added just a touch of a wing liner. So maybe you could say that we brought in the dramatic eye, but what do you think? So I would love to know what you think of this look. Now, next week, I'm going to have a few more of the trends. And then the week after that, I'm going to finish it off with the rest of the trends. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I will have all of the products I used in the description box below if you want to check any of them out. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment for me below. Well, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.